I mean,
You always, yeah, you always look good. Um, so that was, but I did retire, by the way, some belts, but you weren't there. But I retired the European belt. I retired the hardcore belt. There may or may not have been other belts I retired, and I lost a few belts without getting beat. But when you were there for me, Daddy, you always looked out for me.
I loved it. Well, one of my favorite things was the hot potato with the chair.
That was good.
We beat a lot of people with that RVD.
I'm gonna try to send a tweet out real quick. Hold on. Fonzie is on live with me right now at stream.me/TheRealRVD. Boom. Now I gotta go through and fucking
real
edit
RVD
that.
Day and the real Fonzie.
Yeah. So anyway, cool, man. My God, yeah, I'm just, pretending I'm retired, but I'm not really. I'm doing a few appearances, very few matches. I probably had like 6 matches this year instead of 6 matches every week. That's been working out much better for me right now.
That's on your body to do some money matches, you know what I mean?
Well, we don't want the people to know about how great that part of it is, but yeah, the promoters find out when they contact me why I'm not out there a whole lot, because I'm on a different level, and I'm not looking to stay out there like all my peers. I don't like to leave home, so it's got to be the right business to do it. But having said that, I got I'm gonna be at Chillers. The horror convention in New Jersey, which is like October 24th.
What kind of convention is that?
It's a horror.
Okay. I think they just had one in Tampa. It was some type of Comic-Con thing they had in Tampa, but it was more with comic book guy type thing.
What did they have at Tampa? Wizards World, maybe? Was it Wizards World or?
I don't know, but they drew good. It was a 3-day thing, and they drew big money. They drew big houses.
Cool. Yeah, I was just at the Alamo City Comic Con. That's right. For this weekend, and had a lot of fun there. But yeah, I got out and do a few days, and then I'll just hang out for a couple months, go back and forth from here to Las Vegas. Work on keeping my zen, even when confronted with stressful obstacles, as is my daily chore. You know that, Fonzie Daddy.
Oh yeah, brother.
Yeah, cool, man. So we should hit up a fucking what's that thing called again? Cauliflower Alley Club.
Oh yeah. I don't know when it is, but I'll go to the next one if you want to go.
Yeah, I wanted to go this year, but I was not able to because I was busy. It was like April, and I think I was overseas. I think that was when I was. Yeah.
Is it in April?
Yep, it's in April. Seems like I heard that it wasn't going to be in Vegas, but I think maybe that's bullshit. I think it always is in Vegas, but I don't know, yo.
Yeah, it's always in Vegas. That's what I've heard. The last 20, 30 of them have been in Vegas.
Yeah, maybe it still isn't. Maybe I didn't even hear that. Sometimes I make shit up in my head, and I don't even. Later on, I'm wondering, like, did that really happen, or did I just imagine that happened? And this is one of those. Did I really hear Dan Masters live? Dan's in the chat room. We're all the way up to 29 now. We're jamming, Fonzie. And
yeah, brother.
Woo! Is it time to give a prize? Hey, by the way, Fonzie, these guys at Stream.me that invited me over here and want me to do this thing and help try to get some people to their site. They said that when I do this, that for every 1,000 people that come into the chat room, they would give away a free prize. But we're very, 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 very far from that right now.
Well, it won't take us long. It won't take you long. I know that because once they find out it's RVD, the real RVD, people will be lining up.
So you think maybe we should do the RVD radio on here and have like topical conversations like we used to do? That was fun.
Well, we did have a lot of fun. We did have some cool guests. I mean, you had some cool guests, and I was your sidekick on it many times. I love that.
You were the coolest, Daddy. You were the coolest out of everybody.
Oh, thanks, Daddy.
Yeah. I wish you could Skype, or I could figure out Skype so you could see, because I can play videos on here like I did at T-Radio V, like I did at Be Real's studio, and I like grabbing clips, and then that way the topic goes with the footage, and there's some pretty thought-provoking news clips, and that way it's fun too, but then it requires you to not just be on the phone, but to be, I guess, watching a computer, and then there may or may not be a delay, and then maybe you do better if you're on Skype, and then we can see you, or I don't think we have to see you on Skype, though. In fact, I know we don't, because I did a Skype interview the other day, RVD and NAWC, with, hey, remember the Paul Heyman chick, the fan that used to always dress like Paul Heyman outside ECW? Yeah, Nikki Heyman.
Nikki, yeah.
Yeah, so anyway, I did her podcast the other day, and that's where I learned that you can do Skype with just audio. So I think it's the same thing. Instead of calling, one landline, you call like the fucking Skype phone number or something. I don't know. I know people know that. I'll get someone as soon as we figure out what kind of show this is going to be. But right now, this is it. And we got questions over here, but, whoa. People are asking, ask Keemstar how Skype works. Keemstar, how does Skype work? Yeah, I'm your craziest fan from New Zealand. I have crazy fans? Fonzie, we have crazy fans in New Zealand. I wonder if they're like the ones that are like going around like killing people, just like for no reason on the side. Well, I'm just joking. That would be crazy. That'd be crazy and bad. Our fans.
Hey, we got some fans from coast to coast, brother. Confusing the most. RVD.
Yeah. All right, cool. Well, so when I figured this out, we'll figure out.
We'll figure it all out. It'd be easy. They take the. If it's too easy, it's too easy. You know what I mean? And so you got to work a little bit to figure it out. When we get it, and they'll do the best formula that fits the project you're working on, and that's what we'll go with. You know.
Well put, Fonzie Daddy, as always. So I think what I'm going to do is not necessarily promote that I'm going to do a show next week, but maybe take a minute just to think of, solidifying a plan. Because, in all fairness, with Be Real's studio and with T-Radio V, when I did RVD Live, I had a producer. In fact, even with RVD Radio, we had a producer. Remember Nikki Starr?
Yeah, I was just going to mention her because she would say, hold on a minute. This is Nikki. Can I help you, Fonzie? Hold on. I'll let RVD know you're on.
What happened to Nikki Starr? I don't know. I've tried to get a hold of her a few times. I got no response. I hope she wasn't taken by the Mexican cartel. They do that shit,
Oh, they sure do. I hope it wasn't Chapo because he was rounding up a bunch of broads to take to his island.
Yeah, I know all about El Chapo because I watched a few documentaries on him the other day.
Yeah, I watched a few too. He's cool as shit. He's a bad boy. I mean, he don't play no bullshit, but he sure supplied us with a lot of shit. But not the right thing. We like the 420, but
I got the message that we can audio or video with Skype. So if I can figure out how the fuck to include Skype, and I will figure out, then we'll do something with this. All right. Anyway, that's cool. I'm looking at the chat room right now, and Dan Masters wants to know: are you talking horror conventions? Fonzie, would you like to handle that?
We're talking about horror conventions tonight. We could, because I grew up with Frankenstein. I love Frankenstein. He's one of the most famous horror monsters of all time.